What's up, Gypso, back with another video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about my 2018 Toyota Corolla SE. I've had the car for 2 years, and I just wanted to kind of go over some pros and cons. Well, not really pros and cons, but mainly some likes and some dislikes about some of the things that I have about the car. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So we're gonna start with the likes first, and then we're gonna move on to the dislikes. So number one, first of all, the most important thing for me is the gas mileage. This car gets very good gas mileage. Let me see, what is it telling me? Right now, it's saying that I get 31.2 miles per gallon. So to me, that's very good. And I do a lot of driving because I drive for Uber, and I really enjoy that feature about it. Plus, it doesn't cost me much to fill up. I think I filled up yesterday with $23. So that is a beautiful plus for me. Next, it's very compact. Like, it's a very small car. It's not too small, but it's just like that perfect size almost. Now, it is too small for me, but it's a good sized car. I can fit in very tight spaces. I've been able to slip in parking spots that I've seen other cars pass up because they were too big, and I just whipped right in it. Very good size. The only downside to that is a lot of times I've had people almost run me off the road and almost kill me because they didn't see me on the road. Now, that might just be them and their bad driving, but it's happened a lot. And you know, because of that, I'm always on swivel when I'm driving next to anybody that's car is up high, like a truck or SUV. I'm always watching them like, okay, yep, I knew he was gonna try to run over. Like, you literally have to watch people. They will try to run you off the road. One thing I really enjoy about this car is the cruise control. I love using cruise control driving long distances, and it's very easy. You just press this little button on the side and you just cruise. It works really well. It's one of those cruise controls where whenever you get close to another car, it'll like slow down and kind of like stop. I think it'll stop you up to like 20 miles per hour, then it'll cut off by itself, and then that's when you have to get control of the car yourself. But I love the cruise control feature. It's very useful for me. The speaker system in this car is very good, like really good. Like, I'm not super picky on like speakers, but I'm also not like super lean either. Like, I love listening to loud music with a lot of bass, and this car has really good speaker system. Like, if you're somebody who doesn't really care about the speaker quality that much, but you still want nice quality speakers, this car has a really good sound system. It has subwoofers in the back, and then it has two, I don't really know what they're called, but they have two speakers in the front, and then it also has two smaller speakers like up top, closer to the like window, but I don't actually know if those are speakers or what those are used for. But yeah, excellent sound quality. Trunk space. Now, given that this is a compact car, it has a lot of trunk space. Like, it has more trunk space than I think an average car does. Like, well, I don't know, but a Camaro, I've seen the back of a Camaro, it has no space, and that car is way bigger than this car. But this car has a lot of trunk space, like a crazy amount of trunk space for it to be such a small car. Plus the back seat has a lot of room. So I'm just trying to figure out how they were able to put all that trunk space and still give us good amount of space in the back seat for people. So they did really good with that. Interior design. I really enjoy the interior, how the interior looks, the colors of the car that I picked. You know, it has blue accents with the black leather and the gray. This is a really nice, you know, classy, just low-key, really nice look. Yeah. I really enjoy the side mirrors, how you can like move it with the you know, controls over here, and you can dim the lights in the car. You can dim the lights with this little switch on the side. I really enjoy that. I mean, it's a lot of things that I like about this car. But those are just some of the few things, because I don't want this video to be too long. Some of the dislikes that I have about this car. Little leg room in the front, especially in the driver's section. I'm kind of tall, I'm 6 foot, so I feel like this car has just enough room for me. I mean, I would love to have some wiggle room, but this car literally just barely has enough room for me. And I have my seat all the way back, so um, it's a little tight, I will say. Sometimes I find myself kneeing the steering wheel, and I have the steering wheel all the way up, and you can't pull it forward that much. So it's, you know, it's really not designed for the tallest person. I will say that. Another thing, so the tire pressure thing, it's one thing that's been annoying me lately is, well, since I bought the car, is the tire pressure, the way that it kind of lets you know that there's something going on with the tires. Some cars have it to where it'll measure each tire specifically, and it'll kind of show you each tire, what the health of each tire looks like. I really wish they had that in this car. Whenever there's an issue with the tire light just comes on, and you don't really know which tire it is or whatever. So it's just kind of annoying to have to like go get your car checked out or just check every single tire every time. I mean, but that, I mean, for the price that you pay for this car, I mean, that might just be me being picky, but you know, that just would have been a good feature to have. The check engine light, you know, my alternator went bad a few weeks ago and caused another issue, caused my battery to blow up, and it just caused a lot of issues. And I feel like the check engine light should have came on for that. Like, I feel like whenever there's something going on in the engine, the light should probably come on, and the light never came on. So it just kind of built up this problem, and my car eventually just had to just do what it needed to do to just get rid of this battery and this alternator. So I feel like the check engine light never comes on for anything, and I feel like it should. This thing is really small. It might just be another thing me nitpicking, but the windows, you know, you can roll down the driver's side window. You press it once, it goes all the way down. You press it once to go back up, it goes all the way up by itself. But the other windows, you have to hold it, keep pressing it, and I just kind of don't like that. Like, sometimes I just want to press all of them and just all go down and then come up. And I know you're like, dude, really? But no, seriously, like, that's, like, this car is really good. Like, there's not many things about it to pick at, so just, you start to look at the little things whenever you know, you find something. But that's one of them. I wish all the windows were automatic, but they're not. Let's see, next is the Bluetooth. So sometimes I get in my car and the Bluetooth will connect, and then sometimes I get in here and it won't. And then sometimes I get in here and it'll connect like 30 minutes later, and I completely forgot. I'm like, oh, okay, there's my music. But the Bluetooth overall, I would still say it works really well. It's just that sometimes it doesn't work how it's supposed to work. And that's really all I have to say about that. And my biggest gripe for this car is the interior materials that they used. Now this may just be my, you know, user error, but I think they have a lot of different surfaces in this car that you have to clean. Like, we have glass here, we have plastic here, we got leather here, we have all kinds of cloth. We have just so many different types of materials you got to clean. So for me, finding something to clean the interior with that can work on all these different surfaces has just been kind of too much for me, and I just haven't even tried to deal with it. Like, I was cleaning it with Pledge, but I was told not to do that because, you know, Pledge is multi-surface. So I was just cleaning everything, but I was told that that's not the best thing to do. So I stopped doing that. So now I just don't know what to do. So I just wipe it off with water and just try to do my best that way. But that's the only thing I don't like, is I feel like there's too many different types of surfaces to clean in this car. Like, just too much. But other than that, this car has been very good to me. I really enjoy this car. I plan on keeping this car for years to come, and hopefully it lasts me that long since I do Uber in it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I don't want to make this video too long, but stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.